Hello, Formula One fans. Today we've got a hot analysis straight from the paddock, and as always, we're getting right to the point with exclusive information and detailed insights. In the first part of today's update, we'll be discussing Red Bull's concerning theory about McLaren, especially when it comes to Lando Norris's fight for the world title. The weekend at the Circuit of the Americas brought new twists to the championship and raised questions about the technical decisions that directly impacted McLaren's performance. We'll also talk about Ferrari's growing threat in the Constructors' Championship. The Italian team, even without major upgrades, delivered a solid performance that could put pressure on McLaren and other teams as we head into the final stretch of the season. Formula One news is heating up, so don't waste any time. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest. Just press the subscribe button below the video. It's quick, free, and no registration is needed. This is F1 Fastline News, your daily Formula One news channel. Let's get straight to it. Now, let's talk about what happened in Texas. Red Bull, through its boss Christian Horner, has put forth an intriguing theory about McLaren's recent drop in performance. According to Horner, the FIA's decision to force McLaren to modify its mini DRS rear wing may have negatively affected the car. And when you're fighting for tenths of a second every lap, even the smallest change can impact performance. Here are the facts. Lando Norris, one of the main contenders for the title, had a frustrating weekend in Austin. Despite taking pole position on Saturday, he couldn't do better than third place in both the sprint race and the GP. This was a heavy blow to his title hopes, as he now sits 57 points behind Max Verstappen with only 5 races left. In other words, Norris's title dream is seriously in jeopardy, but the issue here goes beyond simple performance. Horner suggested that McLaren's rear wing, which was spotted flexing under load at the Azerbaijan GP, is at the heart of the problem. After an FIA investigation, Andrea Stella's team was forced to make adjustments. McLaren claims the changes are minimal and don't significantly affect the car's performance. However, Horner disagrees. According to him, small details make all the difference, and in a championship as competitive as this, every marginal gain counts. Makes sense, right? In a category where the cars are so close in performance, any adjustment, no matter how small, could be the difference between winning and losing. McLaren team principal Andrea Stella's response was also straightforward. He downplayed the rear wing's influence on the car's overall performance, stating that other teams were also asked to make similar adjustments and that these changes aren't the decisive factor. But the lingering question is, did these changes really not impact Norris and Piastri's pace? The timing of this drop in performance raises doubts. Another key point is that the battle for the Constructors' title is far from over. Ferrari showed an impressive performance over the weekend in Austin with a 1-2 finish that caught everyone's attention. And here's the kicker. They did it without any significant updates. Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur is optimistic, and rightly so. They're now just 48 points behind McLaren in the Constructors' Championship, and with 5 races remaining, there's plenty of room for movement in the standings. The big question is, can McLaren hold off this growing pressure? Aside from dealing with Red Bull's strength, Ferrari is now also hot on their heels, ready to snatch second place in the Constructors' Championship. The season is entering its final stretch, and the psychological game between teams and drivers is getting more intense by the day. This is where strategic decisions will really make a difference. Now, circling back to Norris's performance, the question everyone's asking, does he still have a shot at the title? With a 57-point deficit to Verstappen, the task is daunting, but in motorsport, anything can happen. Of course, McLaren will need a bit of luck and a significant improvement in the upcoming races. But if Horner's theory is correct, could these technical changes have been the final blow to Norris's chances? And what about Oscar Piastri, who also had a weekend below expectations? Looking at McLaren's future, the team is still in a relatively strong position, but the outlook is worrying. They can't afford to lose ground to Ferrari and Mercedes, especially at this critical point in the season. Every point matters, and any mistake could be decisive. The FIA, for its part, also plays a crucial role in this game. Their technical decisions can alter the balance of the championship, and how they regulate details like rear wing flexing will have a direct impact on the results. Will we see more technical changes in the upcoming races? Teams need to be prepared for any eventuality. So, what do you think? Can McLaren overcome this adversity and return to the top in the final races? Or is Ferrari ready to surprise and steal the spotlight? The battle for the Constructors' Championship is heating up, and this drama promises to be thrilling right down to the last race. Leave your opinion in the comments. I really want to know what you think. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Here, we talk about Formula One without beating around the bush, with strong opinions and loads of information. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join this passionate fan community. If you like this video, leave a like and share it with your fellow Formula One fans. Let's grow this F1 fan community together. See you next time, speeding towards victory.